Welcome back. Since we have exhausted our regular supply of side quests, we are going to do one of the DLC assignments. Of course, we've done DLC before, Project Firewalker, but unlike Project Firewalker, which is kind of boring, this one is actually quite interesting, even though it is at best tangentially related to the overall plot of the trilogy. It is Project Overlord. A Cerberus station on the planet 8, Typhon system, Phoenix Massing, has gone off the grid. The elusive man has requested assistance in investigating this situation. Yeah. We have packages for fish as well. We'll deliver those later. Going to do Overlord, one of the DLC. Arrival we'll do after we finish the game proper. And then there's also a layer of Shadow Broker for us to worry about. Oh yeah, and stopping the collectors. Might not want to forget about that. And a couple more loyalty missions as well. But Overlord first. We say goodbye to the Citadel. I have full fuel. Overlord is here, hidden behind the Reaper IFF. And it looks like we've got a system not investigated. It seems to be kind of on the way, so I guess I'll just stop by there. Oh, and there is a single solitary planet for me to mark visited. Still don't really have any need to scan, so... There is our destination, 8. 8 is an Earth-like world with a variety of habitable land ranging from deserts to jungles to tundra. It also possesses faint rings, an unusual feature for a non-giant planet. Rings contain rocks up to 1 meter in length and a wide dust cloud that stretches nearly 23,000 kilometers from the center of the planet. This impressive celestial phenomenon, however, is dwarfed by the fact that 8's largest moon, Letay, is in an unstable orbit and is predicted to impact the planet within the next 2 centuries. Knowing that any Asian venture is living on borrowed time, colonial population and investment has been orders of magnitude less than other garden worlds. And I guess that since this is a nice planet, but not a heavily populated one, that, well, it still has 1.5 million inhabitants. I guess that's why Cerberus thought it was a nice place to have one of their projects. I wonder what this one is about. We don't know what they're doing here. We don't even know what's actually happening to them, since all we know is that we lost radio contact. And Thane is loyal now. Since this is a DLC, like most of the other DLC, none of the squad mates ever say anything. So they'll walk along and they'll say their usual combat banter, but there's no squad mate specific dialogue for any of them, so there's no particular reason to pick any except maybe tactical reasons. You can see Grunt and Mordin are the only loyalty missions we have left. I think right now I'm going with Grunt and Miranda. And I've got my final 1 point, which I'll put into Cryoblast, because, you know, why not? Cryoblast snap freezes your targets. We've seen Mordin use it. And now I can use it too, but I doubt I will. Because, well, I still have to suffer cooldown on all my powers when I use it. And I have powers that are much more useful. But anyway, I have it. And hacking is still locked, and will remain that way. Miranda, we've got 6 points for you. Which means I can only put points into one thing. Oh, that's an interesting one. These actually give you squad bonuses, rather than just a bonus for Miranda herself. Let's see, what can we choose? Cerberus leader. Miranda's coordination of the fire team gives an increased bonus to squad weapon damage. And Cerberus tactician. Miranda's leadership tactics leave no one behind, giving an increased bonus to squad health. You actually get squad weapon damage bonus as well. It's again just... the numbers are reversed. I think I'll go with this one. You know, I always like more health. Grunt, I'm still waiting for his loyalty. But we now know that he will have 11 points to spend when we do get his loyalty, and that will be the end of it. No more. No less either, obviously. And it's the return of the Hammerhead. If you do this mission before you do Project Firewalker.
My name is Dr. Gavin Archer. The situation is urgent. We're facing a catastrophic VI breakout. I'll explain the details later, but you must retract that transmission dish. The controls aren't far from your position. You have to hurry.
Okay. If you didn't do Project Firewalker first, I think you'll just get the Hammerhead here. But since we already have it, we don't need to get it anymore. And apparently they are facing a VI breakout. I wonder if it's related to those malfunctioning mechs and that infected VI we faced before, or if this is completely unrelated. I also wonder if there's anything for us to get on the outside here. This is quite a large area that is otherwise entirely pointless, it seems. Nice looking planet. This looks like the kind of terrain that we'd normally drive the Mako over. Very eerie sounding music, by the way. Which does not bode well. I wonder what we'll find here. Wait, I saw something. There! Power cells! Heavy weapon ammo. Never a bad thing to have. Alright, let's go inside, see if we can figure out what was going on here. Looks deserted, at least that room is. Cameras! And they are... or they're just tracking. I thought he was following me or something.
Be advised, this is a secure facility. All weapons must be declared upon entry and checked with security personnel on duty.
The hell?
Over here, on the monitor.
These people were not killed by a VI. Unless maybe there's a hacked mechs or something.
This is a secure facility. All...
There you are. I've locked myself in a computer room on the far side of the base. There are Geth on the loose. A rogue VI program has seized control, and I've lost a lot of friends today. I'd hate to see you join them. Please, watch yourself.
So we've got a VI on the loose.
Facility. All weapons must be declared upon entry and checked with security personnel on duty.
And Geth to deal with. I guess the Geth are responsible for all this.
Be advised, this is a secure facility. All weapons must be declared upon entry and checked
Well, that's one way to get through.
Status report. Please inform the elusive man that we've made great strides in our research. His doubts about the lack of progress are unwarranted. A demonstration is forthcoming.
But what kind of research were they doing here? All these funds already belong to Cerberus, so I guess it's technically not stealing. Wait, is this the door? I want to check something.
Be advised, this is a secure
Yes.
facility. All weapons
Apparently you
must be
can't get
declared
into this
on
room
duty
unless you go through the
security
window.
personnel on duty.
And then you can open the door from this side. Not the other way around. Good thing that glass was not unbreakable like all of the other glass. Yes, you can blow the cameras up. Serves no purpose, but you can. Listen to the log first.
Memo to all project personnel. I understand there's some concern about handling live Geth. I agree it's a risk, but the potential reward is far greater. Someday your sons and daughters will thank you.
Handling live Geth? This is going to be like the other eye again, isn't it? And you'd think that if you bring Tali that she'd have something to say about that, but no, like I said, no squad mate dialogue at all. Well, let's retract the dish. The hell?
Damn it. The VI's overridden the controls. We have to stop him. He's trying to upload his program off-planet. Destroy the antenna inside the dish. There's a tram on the lower level. Get to it as fast as you can.
Well, I guess we have little choice. Okay, that's creepy. Stop yelling. Actually, if you know what it's saying, then you can almost understand it. You... Right. This thing is following me everywhere.
Security update. Geth activity has been detected.
And now the camera's
Please remain at your
following me.
workstations until the all clear is given.
Well, credits. That's good. I keep hearing about the Geth, but so far, nothing. Stop following me! There, now you can't watch me anymore. Until the next camera, anyway.
Welcome. Today's lunch special is herb fillet with egg salad.
And spam. There. I was just shooting against the railing there. Well, we found the Geth, I think. That is not all, I can tell you.
Right on your ass.
Ow. He blew up right into my face. I want to make sure we're out of enemies before I start checking if there's anything to deal with here. To find here, I mean.
Here goes. Enemy down.
All the music stopped. That's usually a sign that we're kind of done. Apparently we're supposed to go... Stop watching me. We're supposed to go... that way. That way. But... let's see if there's anything to find around here first. More logs.
Memo to all project personnel. Congratulations on your hard work. Tomorrow we make the next leap forward. It'll be a great day for Cerberus, and an even greater day for humanity.
What were they trying to accomplish here? Something with the gift, but... what? Oh look, you can see the ring. And that's the moon, I guess. Behind it. If that moon is already that close, then tidal forces on this planet must be something to behold. He is creeping me out. I think there's some stuff downstairs. I can't actually go that way. There is stuff downstairs here. Looks like we have to get there the long way. I guess this was the cafeteria. Not anymore, though. Apparently we can rob the register. Or something. I guess they were expecting us to use heavy weapon ammo against these destroyers here. Oh, so that's how you get here. That was a pointless detour. Right. Okay, if I plan to shoot out every camera, this is going to take a while. The Gav have been thorough. Who's playing that music? And why does it sound like a Walkman whose batteries are almost dead? Well, we found the tram. Let's move.
Damn it all. He's aligning the dish to a new upload target. He'll have a clear line of sight to our satellite. This is going to be tight.
Arriving at dish access. Attention. Satellite broadcast window is opening soon. All upload data must be approved by your department supervisor.
I have a feeling there's gonna be more gaff here. Considering, you know, dead people. Birds. Blocking my view. And more power cells. They must really think we're gonna need them. Now, I think you can do here something. Not sure if it works here.
Here goes. Enemies in front.
No. Not with these ones.
Attention. Satellite broadcast window is opening soon. All upload data must be approved by your department supervisor.
I'm sure it must. But I don't care. I actually want to stop it, so...
This is Project Overlord with an emergency message to Cerberus Command. We've experienced a catastrophic security failure and are requesting assistance. What do you mean our outgoing comms are jammed? How can it do that?
Okay, so that message never got out. Wait, is there more than one moon? Kinda looks like it. And rings. This planet has it all.
Attention. Satellite broadcast window is opening soon. All upload data must be approved by your department supervisor.
I seem to remember. Yes. I think these are the ones. Actually, the green glow that the Geth appear to have seemed to indicate that they're being controlled by that VI, because it was also green. So I guess these are not just your regular Geth. I think it works here. Yep. Down he goes! That's kind of funny.
I'll put them down!
He's still glowing. No, now he's not.
Attention. Satellite broadcast window is opening soon. All upload data must be approved by your department supervisor.
I remember this bit. Enemies that away.
Enemies in
Damn it,
front.
I can't see them! Impact shot!
I'm not hitting him.
Nice.
There's more to come here. Being overly cautious, perhaps.
Attention. Satellite broadcast window is opening soon. All upload data must be approved by your department supervisor.
Up front!
More destroyers. And a rocket trooper. You know I love those.
One more!
And a prime. You know I love those even more. Well, let's put that all that heavy weapon ammo we've been picking up to some good use. I basically prevented him from shooting us, didn't I? There's more. Apparently I can't climb over this. Oh!
Yeah! Right on your ass! Time to fight.
I must say I quite like the combat music here, even if it is very loud, which does not make my editing work easier. I don't think there's anything down here.
Attention. Satellite broadcast window is opening soon.
Nope, nothing down here,
Data must be approved by your department supervisor.
as far as I can tell. Ammo. Are you coming?
You need to destroy the support struts now. They have their own capacitors. Try blowing them up.
Why do the struts have capacitors? This does not make sense. Oh, and I like this bit even less than the one downstairs.
Hostiles to the left. Here we go.
Wow, how often can I miss that guy? Very often, apparently. Drone seems to be helping, which is good. Attacking the radar. I'm gonna run out of ammo on this thing soon, I think.
Trouble!
So let's not waste any. Ah! That does not help. Wait, is that another prime? It is. We got him? Yes. Ammo would be good. Well, that's at least some ammo.
You've done it. You've severed the link to the satellite.
You've got to be kidding.
I second that.
The whole thing's giving way.
Blowing up some capacitors brings down the whole system. What kind of design is that?
Over here! What the hell is going on around here?
Man's reach exceeding his grasp. Come on, I'll explain.
You'd better. Transmission dish destroyed. Surviving scientist located. We're not done yet with Overlord. This was only one part of this mission. There's 3 more missions here, I think. Connected by more driving bits with the... what the hell is the name of that thing? The vehicle. 7,500 credits, 1,000 palladium, and we still get experience, which is completely pointless now.
You have my thanks, Commander Shepard. You bought us some time, though probably not much. This isn't over yet.
Who did you say you were?
Dr. Gavin Archer, chief scientist at this facility, and probably the only one left.
You owe us that explanation.
This is Project Overlord, an attempt to gain influence over the Geth by interfacing the human mind with the VI. The results have been less than satisfactory.
I'd hate to see what you'd call a disaster.
You can't dismiss the entire project. We did succeed, at least partially. My brother, David, volunteered to serve as a test subject, but his mind couldn't handle the VI connection. He's like a virus now, infecting our networks and seizing control of any technology he finds. It's why you had to destroy the dish. Imagine if his program got off-world.
How does he take control of electronics?
This is a hybrid intelligence the likes of which I've never seen. I don't know where the man ends and the machine begins.
What's the worst-case scenario?
A technological apocalypse. Every machine, every weapon, every computer could be turned against us. If he hit the extranet, who knows where it would end?
You should have considered that before you started the experiment.
We couldn't be expected to account for every outcome. Certainly not the abomination David has become. David, the VI has fortified itself in the main laboratory at Atlas Station. It's in lockdown now. To enter, you need to manually override security from our facilities in the Prometheus and Vulcan stations.
How does the lockdown work?
It's a fail-safe procedure in the event of an emergency. Normally, all 3 project leads have to agree to cancel the lockdown. I'm the only one left now. I can give my authorization, but you'll have to manually reset the other 2 yourself.
What happens if I have to kill your brother?
Let's just hope it doesn't come to that.
Indeed, that would not be a good thing. So, this VI is interfaced with a human mind. So, not related to the infection we fought before then, I suppose. Still, kind of weird. Let's find out more about what we're up against and what was going on here.
Tell me more about Project Overlord.
We wanted to turn the Geth's religious impulse into a weapon. When we saw them following Saren, we realized they could be swayed. And if a proper figurehead was created, a virus with a face, if you will, the Geth might be controlled.
That's an ambitious undertaking.
It would be the perfect weapon. Victory without casualties. We could avoid war with the Geth altogether. That was the plan, anyway.
You know, you sound like a certain admiral I know.
Tell me about the Vulcan and Prometheus stations.
Vulcan Station is our geothermal plant. It generates power for the 4 outposts. Prometheus Station is a crashed Geth ship full of dormant machines. We use them for our experiments.
Uh-huh. I guess they're not so dormant anymore.
What happens on this station?
This is Hermes Station, our communications uplink with the wider galaxy. If you hadn't destroyed the dish in time, the outcome would have been catastrophic.
What went wrong with the experiment?
David volunteered to interface with the VI to give it genuine consciousness. Theoretically, it should have been safe, but with artificial intelligence, there's no such thing as safe.
Then you shouldn't have attempted it.
And what if you'd never attempted to find the Reapers, Commander Shepard? Where would the galaxy be then? Sometimes you have to ignore the risks.
Well, I guess you could try and minimize them, but ignoring them entirely, it seems like a bad idea.
What can you tell me about Atlas Station?
Atlas Station is the main laboratory where all of our VI experiments take place. It's your final goal once you've overridden the lockdown. It's also where my brother became something else.
I'm heading out now.
The other stations are all within driving distance. Best of luck, Commander.
So we get to go to the other stations using the Hammerhead. Miranda just vanished. Is there anything else in here? I don't think so. No. Doing that opens the draws your weapons, I mean. Well, there's the hammerhead. Lucky thing we took it down. Normally we don't, you know. If we'd taken the Kodiak, then we'd have to go back up to get the hammerhead now. You know what the really nice thing is about all of the hammerhead sequences here? You can't save. Sure, it auto-saves when you start. But unlike in the Mako, where you could save, here you can't save at all. You couldn't do that in Project Firewalker either.